Hello, everyone. Hello. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and what a show it's going to be. Our guest is a Mohawk student who's worked on film and TV, so we can't wait to see what he's got in store for us, so stick around. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Woo! We're on right now. Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. Tonight our guest is the charming, the handsome, the absolute ideal student, Jordan Caprice. Give it up for him. Thank you for having me. I'm a really big fan of yours. I watch the show all the time. Yes, I got a call from your program coordinator at school, Tracy Cater, saying how much you wanted to be on the show, so here you are. But you've got school, an internship, and work. How do you balance all that? Yeah, it's pretty tough, but totally worth it. TV is a crazy industry, but you got to be prepared to have some long nights if you want to progress your career. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that, Gordon? It's Jordan. Oh, yeah, that's right. Go ahead. Well, most recently, I've been working as a production assistant on The Being Frank show. So you just get coffees for everyone? Well, I have done that before, but what being a production assistant means is that I have a bunch of little different job titles. Like, I'll help the audio department. Last week we were taping, and in the middle of the taping, the air conditioning fan turned on in the middle of the show. So I had to run around, try to find the thermostat, and figure out how to work it and turn it off. So not super technical, but they're facing a problem, and I was able to solve it. Another thing is when I come in first thing in the morning, I will go into our host Frank D'Angelo's green room, and I'll get him all the materials he needs. I'm one of only 3 people allowed in there, so that's pretty cool. Sometimes I'll get asked to do some pretty odd stuff that I didn't think I'd be doing at the beginning of the day, but I always say yes because I want to be known on the crew as the guy that always gets it done. I could do something like that around here. Hear that, you slackers? So you're more on the production side of things. Who handles the technical roles? Well, the majority of the crew on the Being Frank show are freelance, and I'm around on shoot day to help them with anything they need. But for the majority of the day, I'm with the producer, Kelly Carney. Her plate can get pretty full and the day can get pretty hectic, so I'm there to lend her a hand with anything and make sure her day goes as smooth as possible. I've worked with her for quite a few years, and she referred me to Frank, and Frank actually called me with a new job opportunity. Oh yeah, it says here that you work on the sports show that shares the same studio as the Being Frank show. What goes on over there? Yeah, I've been working for Frank's Productions for a couple of years now, so when he called me offering the producer role for his show, I was really excited. What we do is we stream 2 different shows. The first one's called Next Sports Star Live, and that has Phil Esposito on it, who's a Hockey Hall of Famer and just a Canadian hockey legend in general. And the other guest is Bill Waters, and he's the former assistant GM for the Toronto Maple Leafs and a former player agent as well. The other show we put on is Red Card with Anthony Totera, who is a soccer journalist who has been covering soccer for a really long time. And he actually has a lot of great guests, including Christian Jack of TSN. He has a lot of player and former players on his show, including to St. Ricketts, who is actually a player for TFC. Now, when you say you work on the technical side, what does that mean? I'm in charge of everything for the broadcast. So I'll go set up all the video cameras and all the microphones that we need. And once I'm done all my checks on that, I'll start creating graphics and lower thirds for the guests we're going to have on the show. Some nights I'm the only producer on the show, so it can get a little hectic. Once the show starts, I'm the one calling the guests, and because I'm the first person they talk to, it's important to be very professional and then quickly brief them on what's going on. We have anywhere from 4 to 6 guests each night, and so time management is really important. These guests have scheduled out part of their evening, and I don't ever want to make the call to them after saying that we ran out of time. Well, speaking of running out of time, that almost does it for our show. But before we leave, Jordan, is there anything you'd like to say to someone thinking about enrolling in TV broadcasting at Mohawk? Absolutely. Anyone thinking of enrolling in TV broadcasting, I'd highly recommend it. Mohawk's actually given me a lot of great job opportunities with film, with TV. They've got me a job with the Bulldogs, and just recently I landed an internship at TSN. So you've got to be passionate about it if you want to be successful. There's a lot of long nights, long days, but it's totally worth it, and I can't see myself doing anything else. Good stuff, Jordan. Well, we hope you all the best. I want to thank all my crew and all the fans that came out today for putting on this show, and we'll catch you next week.